I'm live late at night here in Alaska. Woo-wee, woo-wee. Alrighty, let's get it going. It's fun. I've been wanting to come out here at night this whole summer. Finally getting out here doing it. So this is awesome. Okay, gotta get my tablet on. I had to wear my glasses because at night it's hard to see into the woods. I always like to be able to see. So let's pull up and make sure the audio is working. There we go. 11 p.m. I made it just 2 minutes shy. So yeah, I did it. Audio's working. Let's pull up. Yahoo! Fun day. 11 p.m. I made it just 2 minutes shy. So yeah, I did it. Audio's working. Since it's nighttime, I feel like I have to whisper. Let's turn it down. Fun day. We got Matthew. Hey Matthew, how are you doing? Hey Benny. Hello, hello. I just wanted to show everybody nighttime in Alaska. Isn't this cool? The tiki torch is so fun at this hour, but I feel like I have to be really quiet. So how are you guys? Oh, Benny, I got to respond to your text with the 4,000 on that snow machine motorcycle video. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. Matthew, oh wow, hey, and that's cool. It's still light out. Yes, the sun is over there. I have a hint of it in the horizon, and some of this kind of skim along and then pop back up. So probably in about 2 hours, it'll be really, really, really dim. It'll be civil twilight, but I don't think it'll be pitch black. So yes, twilight. And we stay twilight for quite some time because I just saw the reddish hue of the sun on the horizon over there, and it's just starting to dissipate into more a little bit twilight. Yes. Betty says, Katie, YouTube is now making you do ID verification starting August 13th. Oh, wow. Explain. What is that about? I haven't heard that. Matthew says, I'm still awake and at the hospital. We'll explain. Oh, with your mom? And well, I hear mom called EMS and is here too. Her oxygen in her blood went deathly low. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, Matthew. You hang in there and have your mom hang in there too. Oh, my golly gosh. I'm so sorry. VIP, that's awesome. Hey, Paul in Australia. Hi, Katie, looks amazing. Yes, this is 11 p.m. at night in Alaska in the summer. We're way far away from the summer solstice. We've been losing daylight now because the summer solstice is June 21st, and we're losing daylight now, but we have a lot of daylight. So this gives you an example of what it looks like. Oh, I got some birthday cake. That's why I wanted to come out and exercise too. I had some birthday cake. Let's see. Matthew says, I have a special issue. I have a personal issue that also caused complications and started an issue related to what I already have going on. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, Matthew. Yes, you got to take care of yourself too, Matthew. I hope you're haven't had seizures, but I hope you're okay, Matthew. So I'm glad you're able to chat on here. Benny says it's the whole 16+ streaming thing. Now YouTube is requiring ID verification stuff for that. So that means your dad has to provide the ID verification, and I'm pretty sure. I hope your mom gets better, says Benny. Yes, and I hope that you stay functioning well, I guess is the best way to say, Matthew, since I know you're going through some medical things as well. So you got to put some time into yourself as well, Matthew. VIP says, happy birthday. Thank you. I've got 59 minutes left here in Alaska before midnight. So yes, I made it to 58. I always said if I make it to 60, I'll be very, very happy. So just 2 years away from that goal. I set that goal in 2012 to make it to 60 because that's when I started all the surgeries. So yeah. And then Benny says, yes. Yeah, to the having your dad do it. This is making me feel like I'm in Hawaii with my tiki torch at night like this. This is cool. There's a lot of different noises at night. We saw some moose again. Oh, cool. Snow machine is at 10K views now, Benny. Awesome. Tron Jr., howdy. That is so cool. Okay. We got a strawberry shortcake and a chocolate type pudding cake. I think the strawberry shortcake wins. And then I got these huge, huge, huge raspberries. I mean, these are huge raspberries. So Getting on a BC clutch is a good thing. Yeah, that's going to be your 1 of 10, Benny. That is awesome. 1 of 10 on it, says Benny. Awesome. I'm so happy for you. VIP says, I'm praying for you and your family, Matthew. Yes, we all are, Matthew. Hang in there. Remember to take care of your health as well. I'm drinking some peach iced tea, my favorite. I make it myself. Yeah, take care, Matthew. We got to make sure that you're around for a bit longer too. Set that goal and stick around for as long as you can. It's always a good thing to do. So if I get to make it to 60, my next goal is to make it to 65. I'm gonna take it in 5-year increments. So yes. Wow, 11 people on here. Hello, 11 people. And then my neighbor is doing some work in his yard, so all those noises are kind of making me like perk up and go, what? But yeah, we saw some, my husband saw a couple moose today when we were driving home. So Benny says 15 now. Holy cow. You know what I've been doing? Oh, hi 15 people, by the way. I've been binge watching Squid Games. Oh my gosh. I watched season 2 and 3. Now, right now I'm going back and watching season 1. And I do hope they make a season 4, but I don't think they're going to. So, oh well. I do enjoy watching how they edit and their shots and the whole set and everything. So Squid Game, pretty cool. Charlie, I have Charlie outside too. 17 people in here. Awesome sauce. Hello, 17 people. I hope Pikachu doesn't fall asleep. She said she's going to try to make it for 11. Midnight was just a wee bit too late. Plus, I got to take the whole round of medications and stuff, so I didn't want to push it to midnight. Oh well. But it's lovely weather out, nice and clear. Got some good daylight over there from the sun. Now, if I wasn't around all these trees, I'd have more of a sunset type view for y'all to see. Matthew, oh, Benny says, haven't watched it. You haven't seen Squid Game? Oh my gosh, Benny, you would love Squid Game. It's on Netflix. My son told me to watch it. I was like, oh yeah, right. Because Mom, you'll love it. So I did watch season 1 when it came out. Okay. Listen, Matthew says, we both aren't doing good at all, unfortunately. I had to get taken care of. And of course, I wasn't there and something happened to Mom. I feel so bad. I should have been there and I wasn't. And this happened. Matthew, you can't, it's not your fault. No, Matthew, you cannot blame yourself. You need to also be there for yourself as well. So you got to remember your health counts too. So you cannot blame yourself on that. Definitely don't do that. I know what you're talking about. I know how you feel and I can definitely relate to it and connect to it. Sometimes you have to let go and also take care of yourself too. But I do get it. I definitely get it. I can relate. So don't say it's your fault. Everything's happening for a reason. Everything's happening in a path that sometimes we can't control. So you just have to kind of let it go to, some things you can't control everything, Matthew. So hang in there. Hey, we got little Elon Musk back. Hello, welcome back. Welcome to our nighttime in Alaska. Benny says, yeah, it doesn't sound very appealing hearing Squid Game. Definitely watch it. Definitely. You will like it. It's really cool. It's really cool. Let's see. Matthew says, thank you for all the prayers and well wishes. Yes, Matthew. We got Pikachu. Hi, Pikachu. Hi, Pikachu. Yes, Matthew. We can't blame ourselves for things. We have to allow some things to be out of our hands. So definitely hang in there, Matthew. So you got a good group of people here cheering you on and cheering your mom on too. All right, we've got Pikachu. Hello. Benny says, we love you, Matthew. Yes, you have a big community here, Matthew, that can wrap their arms around you virtually and cheer you on. And don't ever blame yourself. You're doing what you can. So you have to also, take care of yourself too. You got to put yourself first because everything else thereafter can benefit. You don't put yourself first, everything around you falls apart. So put yourself first. That's just kind of like my outlook on life with all the medical stuff I've gotten through. Um, of course, I put my kids first, but medically, I had to put myself first so I can be alive for my kids and grandkids. So you get what I mean. Pikachu says it's not dark, but it's not as light as it used to. Yes, over there, the sun is still kind of really bright over there, and behind it's getting a little bit more dim. But this is good. I like it. It's like I said, it's 52 minutes till midnight, so we're still getting to enjoy our daylight, which I love. If a moose comes, you guys will let me know, won't ya? Because there's a couple moose walking around that we saw. Pikachu says, but the nights are getting cool. Yes, until it's cold, and which is nice because in the 50s and 60s, it's nice. It's nice and cool in the house, and then in the 70s in the daytime. So it's perfect Alaskan weather right now, and it's not raining. Little Elon Musk. I live in Alaska, in Sterling. That's right, you're in Sterling, down there on the Kenai Peninsula, and it seems a bit brighter outside where you are than for me. Yes, I'm way north in Alaska. I'm just below the Arctic Circle. So we're in Fairbanks and North Pole area. So we're way north of you. Sterling's a nice town, though. I always like driving through there, getting to Soldotna and Kenai, down there on the peninsula. So welcome back. And then Pikachu, oh, Matthew. Oh, and then Matthew says, hey, Pikachu, thank you. Benny says, don't jinx the rain. Oh, I know, you're so right. You are so right. Okay, let's get some berries with this frosting and the cake. There we go. And true to form, for birthday, don't do anything. Save all the money for Maui in Portugal. So that's what I did for my birthday. Put more money towards Portugal and Maui. And then the next holiday will be anniversary. And that's when we're going to Maui. Woo! Oh, wait, no, that's when we're going to Portugal. Yeah, Maui's before that. So exciting. Let's see. Benny says, how was your birthday today? It was great because I watched Squid Game. I finished off season 3 and then went back to season 1 to watch it through, to have season 2 and 3 make more sense, since I had missed a lot of the details in season 1. And I had nachos because I'm going to have that surgery on Wednesday. So I'm eating crunchy things and I wanted nachos. So I had nachos and went to the grocery store and got some cake and called it good. And just been binge watching that Squid Game stuff. So I still have 2 more episodes to watch and I'll be done. Matthew said, yeah, you somehow knew I needed my family. Yes, Matthew, we can definitely connect and relate on that. Pikachu says, Matthew, oh, yeah. When you feel alone, don't ever feel alone because you're not alone. That's what this community is for. It's for people that feel alone out there. For all of us to kind of join up, just kind of, be there and understand. So if you ever need anybody to talk to, that's what this place is for. This platform, a safe place to chat. And if anybody else can benefit from it, then that's great. So like if, we're all talking with Matthew and all this about stuff he's going through, other people out there not making comments or anything could be going through something similar, and then they could connect and not feel alone. So let's see, Matthew says, well, I have to have surgery as soon as I can, but I don't have 20 and 30% to put down before they will do the surgery. So your medical insurance is not enough for it. I'm sorry about that. But I have to have this done as soon as possible, according to the surgeon. Yes, that's the hard part. I went through that exact thing in the lower 48. I was much younger, but my insurance wasn't enough for them. I remember that. I don't know what type of advice to give you on that. I guess there's the Medicaid, Medicare Um, and you're not any indigenous blood. So yeah, I'm not sure on how to go about that. I missed out on a lot of things I should have had done too when I was in the lower 48. So don't know what type of advice to give you on that, Matthew. So I do apologize for that. That's always a hard one right there, the medical costs. Trying to get the medical service that you need. Not everybody can be, indigenous and get the free coverage. Matthew says, I'll never be able to get this fixed, and nope, I don't meet the criteria for Medicaid, Medicare. Please don't apologize, it's not your fault. Oh, no worries, Matthew. It's always sad because on this situation, one of the options could be to earn less money, so you do qualify for the Medicaid, Medicare. That's always what's sad. I faced that down in the lower 48 when I was starting to have medical issues. I made too much money, and then if I made less money, I could qualify. So darned if you do, darned if you don't. So yeah, that's some way, somehow, hopefully something can plop in your lap and help. Nova and Frost, what happened? Are you okay? I'm fine. Nova and Frost. I'm enjoying the nighttime here in Alaska. Enjoying some daylight at night. Penelope says hi. Hello, Penelope. Yeah, Matthew, look at the criteria for Medicaid, Medicare, and that might be your option to have to reduce your pay, reduce your hours. It's sad that, working under the table too is an option to try to reduce that income, but keep income coming in. It's sad that things like that with the medical system hits that direction. But I don't know. When I did qualify for things, it was when I was taking care of my daughter more full time. My money was tight, but I had the medical coverage down in the lower 48 in Vegas and in Massachusetts. Nova says, okay, do know the sun and moon show. If we get the moon, it's just, it's kind of not really visible. The sun is over there, just dip below the horizon, and it's going to come back up. In a couple hours, it'll start we'll get a little bit more dark than this over the next couple hours. Then it'll get like this again, 3 hours or so. So, yep, this is it. Yep, the moon. Okay, let's see. Look it up. Nova and Frost. Look it up. Matthew says, this is cool though. This is the first time midnight stream I have seen, and I'm glad I was awake and here for it with my North Pole team and family. Exactly. I know, because you're on the East Coast, so it's what, 3 a.m. there for you, or 3:15 a.m. Wow, it's still Sunday night here. You're in the morning. Nova says, it is a good show. Thank you. I'm enjoying it. My screen's very bright. That's helping for making it more bright here, but you can see is the whatchamacall, the skyline. It's very visible. Love you guys so much, says Matthew. This community loves you too, Matthew. You just hang in there. Don't ever feel like you're alone. Got a lot of people here. In fact, Matthew, what you should do is put up a video on your YouTube page. Just upload anything. It can just be a blank screen. That way people can connect with you and put messages on it. So yeah, just go on your phone, take, you can even post a picture. You upload a picture, and then people can comment, and then people can talk to you, and you can talk to people a lot easier and connect. And people can check in on you too. So highly advise that. Nova says, oh, I can tell. Yes. Pikachu, 3 a.m. where? That would be East Coast, right? Matthew's on the East Coast. Matthew, yeah, 3 in the morning, and I was supposed to work in the morning, but now, not now with all the medicine they pumped into me. Yes, exactly. You gotta just take it slow. And if you have to reduce your income to qualify for the medical coverage, then so be it. Yeah, that's true too. So many noises from my neighbor because he's like working in his yard. Nova and Frost. Oh, cool emojis. Yes. Pikachu. Yes, I was thinking that, Kitty, and say they can donate for your surgery. It's true. Yes. Wait, how would they do that? Oh, yeah, not on YouTube. He would have to have Cash App or PayPal or something. He had to put all that information up and stuff. So, yeah, that would be like one of those GoFundMe pages. But then they take a percentage out of that too. It's like, ugh. Matthew, I thank God for this team and doctors who took care of me. Yay, same here. Got to have them doctors and that team and that community. Community is super important to have. Like-minded people going through stuff. It's super important. Oh my goodness. I'm stuffed with nachos and birthday cake. But I'm exercising. And I'm glad I am. Right, Charlie? Let's go say hi to Charlie. And Pikachu says, people are very willing if they can help. You would have to have a GoFundMe. Except GoFundMe, they take that percentage out. PayPal and Cash App, they don't take anything out. That's the difference. It's hard to eat raspberries because the seed gets under my teeths. Ouch. I am looking forward to having this surgery on Wednesday, actually. My mouth is becoming a real hot mess. Matthew says, I have Cash App and all, but I wouldn't and couldn't ask that of anyone ever. If you see what I mean, I understand. But you can ask for our good vibes, and we'll be there with our good vibes. Oh, I see, says Pikachu. Mr. Charliewog. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go get Mr. Charliewog. Because I can't do too much because I'm already tired. And I do need to go to bed. Let's go get Mr. Charliewog. Mr. Charliewog. Charlie, Charlie. Charlie, Charlie. Charlie. There's Mr. Charlie. Hi, baby. Hi, puppy. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, mosquitoes are bad. There you go, darling. What are you doing? Charlie says, get your backside in the house, mama, right now. You're a funny puppy. Yes, you are. Let's put you right there. And then I'll put the chair right there. Kind of a wonky spot, but we'll take it, right? Oh, I can zoom out, you know. There we go, Mr. Charliewog. There, I got my tablet. I can read a little bit. Ah, so nice. Oh, mosquitoes, just so nice. Let's see. Oh, my baby, my baby, my baby boy. He wants to cuddle. That's all he wants to do is cuddle. My little pup. Okay, let's see. Man, those seeds in my mouth. Raspberries are delicious, but the seeds. Nova says, I hope Pikachu is good. I hurt my hand on my thumb and I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, cool, Nova. Matthew says, never done. Go fund me. Mosquitoes. So I wouldn't know how even to do all that. They take too much money out. I wouldn't even advise GoFundMe. They take, I think, a huge percentage. Sort of like YouTube. They take quite a bit. Let's see. Same for me, Matthew, says Pikachu. JS High Tech Guy. Cute dog. Yeah, that's my little Charliewog. It's kind of dark though. My goodness. You can hardly see him. Okay, get some light on you. Look at that puppy. You're a cute puppy. Look at my cute puppy. That's my cute baby. Oh man. These silly seeds, they are hurting my mouth. So I've got Monday and Tuesday to where I get to chomp and chew on things before I will no longer be able to chomp and chew on things. Oh goodness. Let's put that right there so I can finish this up because I am getting tired. Let's see. Stand right here. I can read. Mosquitoes are getting me. Um, Pikachu says, you as well, Nova. Jan, hey Jan, how you doing? Welcome. It's good to have you here, as I am like standing in the wrong spot. Good to have you here. You're in Germany, right? Time is a lot better for you. I'm pretty sure you're in Germany, right? Oh, gonna get back on the bike. Exercise some more. And Matthew says, oh, I love raspberries. So do I. But man, not with partial dentures. Whoo, the big old hole in them. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. It just really hurts. I won't have this problem though, because Wednesday is a day. They're gonna do a lot of work on me. Whoo. It is getting darker, except over there. There's still the glint. I'll show you. We still got a glint over there. Whoopsie. Right over there. That's where the sun was at. So you can see the difference in the skyline. You can see a huge difference right there. You can see the hue of the sun on the horizon. I could just go back here and just, make sure a moose doesn't come and get me. I'll just run in the house. And then Nova says, what about frost? Oh yeah, Nova and frost. Oh, I didn't know that. It's getting darker, yes. But now you can see right here, the hue of the sun in the background. Because over there it is getting darker. Matthew says, wow, what sure is a lot of light out there still. Yes, there'll still be a lot of light. Like you said, it's right over there. You can see a difference in the horizon now. Nova, oh, it is, I didn't know that. Yes, it is 11:25 p.m. at night here. And we are losing daylight every night. Let's see. Oh, those darn mosquitoes. I know, I didn't put any of the Alaskan perfume on. Keep them away from me. Matthew says, going to check in on mom on my way out. I'll be right back. Okay. And Pikachu says, hope all goes well for you, Katie, with surgery. I know. This one's got to get done, though. I got to get this one done on the tongue and the inside lip and then the last 3 teeth. I got to get it done. I just have to. I have to, and I don't want to, but I have to, because I can't keep functioning the way I'm functioning right now. And my kidney doctor wants me to make sure I have all these things done too. He's very proactive on making sure I do what I'm supposed to do medically with everything else. So, gotta get it done. Okay, Matthew. And then Nova's like, huh? Question mark? Yeah, because I'm getting some work done on Wednesday. But, oh, nice twig. I'm easily distracted, remember? Whoa! Playing in the woods is always fun, isn't it? Pikachu says, Matthew, kiss your mom for me. I miss mine. I haven't seen her in years. She's in California. Okay. Matthew will surely see that. Nova and Frost. My dog is not having a good time. Big surprise. Okay. Shall we douse the flame? Because it is getting time to douse the flame. And go inside the house. Get Charlie quiet. I need to put some more petrol in there. There we go. And I need my glasses because I need to be able to see animals. Let me put some stuff away, okay? And let's see. Oh, that's right. I could just put it right over there because you could see the nighttime. Let me get these tasks done. I have to put the dishes inside the house. I could still yap. I don't want to say goodbye until we can say goodbye to Matthew properly. Because that's the right thing to do, right? Right. Is that right? Is that right? Okay. My house smells musty. Musty. I don't like musty smell house. I better light my candle. Oh, goodness gracious. Now I can look at the camera and put everything over here. Where's the camera? There's the camera. Okay. Still nice. I still like all the daylight we have. It's so nice. I gotta get something situated. Let's see, let's get some good light here. Well, there's my bug zapper. That'd be good having it. And I can turn the chair around. Ooh. There we go. And I can finish off and make sure I say a proper goodbye to Matthew. Let's see. Pikachu says, is it a good day or good dog or bad dog? Oh, it's a good dog. Mr. Charlie is a good dog. He's my good puppy. This is so weird having it so dim out there. Urgh. Okay, my screen is on super, super bright. Pikachu says, yes, it's getting late. He's a good boy, Nova. Yes, Charlie Wog's a good boy. He's a good puppy. Yes, I agree, Katie. You left us out. Oops. Oh, here we go. I know I had to carry the peach iced tea, the plate with all the frosting stuff on there, and the microphone case. And I put it in the kitchen. Matthew, there we are. I didn't wake Mom. She's just sleeping. I feel so bad for her. She looks so bad. She's in the hospital, right, Matthew? You said she's being taken care of in the hospital. Pikachu says, I always get nervous when you sit there. I get a little anxious because something could come up behind me. But my door's right there. So here I can just dash in even quicker. I didn't turn the porch light on too. And I haven't triggered the garage lights because they're all sensors. So yeah. Matthew says she never said anything to me before I left, why she has to think and feel she's a burden. She never tells me anything. Pikachu says, Matthew, you make me feel so emotional. Well, Matthew, with what your mom's going through, you have to let her go through what she's going through and allow yourself to go through what you're going through. I don't know if that helps or makes sense, but sometimes, like I said, you have to release and allow your mom to go through what she needs to go through, as you do too. And you might be then there for her in a better way, because you have to lighten the burden on your soul and lighten the burden on your shoulders. So that way you're more effectively there for yourself and people around you that way. That's my best advice on that. Pikachu says, you taking care of your mom. Yes. And Matthew says, I would never have left the house if I knew she was in such bad shape. But you can't blame yourself for that, because you do have to leave the house. You know, that's life. You do have to leave the house, go do things. You have to keep things functioning. So you can't beat yourself up on that. So don't beat yourself up on that, Matthew. Oh, it does make sense, says Pikachu. Yeah, with, like I said, sometimes you have to release so that you can be more effective. Beating yourself up or blaming yourself puts you in a spiral downwards, which is not good. You need to be spiraling upward to become more effective for yourself, and everything around you then can fall the place it's supposed to fall into. Mosquitoes are getting me good. Matthew says, it makes sense, but I just can't accept that because it would be my fault should something really bad should happen, and that's how the law would see it too. I don't know. With that, that's like, you can't be 100% responsible for something you can't be 100% responsible for. There's some things you just can and cannot do. So, I don't know. Just take it day by day, minute by minute, and reach out to anybody on here. Matthew says, you know how they are in the lower 48. It depends on the situation, because like I said, your mom is up there in the years, having medical problems. I can't blame you for things that are out of your grasp of things. So Pikachu says, Matthew, you being there for her is like, that is all she needs in love. you for that, but you do need to have a little time for yourself. Yes, you do. Um, it is hard. End of life care is hard, and that's what Matthew's facing is end of life care, and that's a really difficult thing to face. Matthew says, because I am in charge of her health. You're in charge of your health, but she's still in charge of herself. And you need to be in charge of yourself so that you can be more effective for people around you that you can help. Um, my grandma told me that. You need to take care of yourself, Katie, and then come see me. Like, okay, she always would remind me of that. Take care of yourself first, Katie, before you see me. Don't worry about me. Take care of yourself first. And she meant it. So that is something that stuck with me. Um, um, Matthew says, because I'm in charge of her health. You're in charge of it to an extent. You cannot force your mom to live forever. You cannot force her to live till she's 100. There are certain things that are just not in your control. They're out of your hands. So Matthew says, but actually, you're right. Pikachu says, my stepmom went with me shopping when my dad was in hospice to distract her for a little bit. Yeah. And Matthew says, but so long as I know she's taken care of and good before I go and take care of myself. You still got to put yourself first to take care of your health. Otherwise, you're useless for yourself, and then your mom outlives you. You gotta take care of you, Matthew. Pikachu says, you have a lot on your plate, exactly. And Nova sending lots and lots of hearts. Matthew says, and should something happen while I'm gone, then there is nothing I can do that's out of your control. Exactly. You cannot be at her bedside 24/7, every second of her life. You cannot do that. It's just not possible. You do need, even with my grandparents when they were, the last days in the hospital, we could not all be there every second. It was too much for everybody. We had to take shifts, and because you do have to rest. And so you have to ease up on yourself, Matthew. And then Nova says, Nova's going to bed. Okay, good night, Nova. Matthew said, it would take too long to say. It would make more sense if I could talk by phone. Pikachu says, I agree, Matthew. Yep, that's something where, well, you have my email too, so you know how to do all that, Matthew. But yeah, you got to hang in there, put yourself first. So let's see. Nova says, me too. Yes, exactly. So it is 11:35 p.m. I do have to cut this and get into bed because I am getting tired. I got to go take care of myself and take all my medications because I did put them off since I was going to do this late live stream. So I'm going to practice what I preach. I'm going to go in there and take all my medications, be a good girl, take care of myself, get some rest. And then I insist you do the same, Matthew. You need to do what you can do right now to make yourself a little bit healthier. Maybe close your eyes, take a minute just to relax and rethink life and just kind of, I don't know, start a new path, a different path. That would be good. Me too. Pikachu says, okay, Nova. Nova says, good night, Nova. And then Matthew says, yeah, you do, Katie. Be a good girl. That's right. See, I got to practice what I preach. Going outside, getting the fresh air, helping your mental health. I got to go in there and do what I got to do. And same with you, Matthew, and everybody else. Focus on, mosquito. Focus on you so you can be better service to yourself and others in your life. What time are you streaming tomorrow? Probably a normal 2 p.m. I'm thinking, maybe. Wait, what's happening? I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. If something gets in the way tomorrow, that's a lot of mosquitoes. It's a large mosquito zapper. That's loud. If something happens where I can't live stream at 2 Alaska time, I'll come on and post and say, but I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. But Tuesday, definitely the normal 2 p.m. And then Wednesday, everything's changing because I will be a hot mess after what they do to me. So, Matthew says, I want to be able to update you guys. Yes. That would be good. And you can go to the community post page on my channel too and do updates there. I know that people have been trying that out, so it's been working. Mosquitoes are getting me. And then Pikachu says, "You're beautiful, Mom." And Matthew says, "That's the hard part, juggling it all, but also working to pay the bills." Exactly. And you're no good to yourself if you get sick and you're not healthy, then everything starts to fall apart. So take care of yourself first. Yes, says Pikachu. Okay, so I gotta get in there, get these anti-rejection medications in me so that I suppress my immune system. It's the round of medication to take that keeps me alive. My nighttime one. Dang, that thing is just going to town, getting the mosquitoes. I'll show you that thing right there. Oh, the neighbor's noisy. Okay, I'm gonna end it here and get into bed. You guys take care. Pikachu says, "Yes." Matthew says, "Yeah, I have no time to get sick. Thank you for something on for going on tonight. I needed my family." Good, good, good. Yay! I'm just glad that we could all be here. Pikachu, you, me, Nova, Benny was here. So, yay! Super excited, happy. Pikachu says, "Okay, bye everyone. Sleep well." Yes, sleep well. It's almost tomorrow now. Okay, you guys take care. I'm gonna get over to the phone so I can say Koyana, Koyanakpak. Okay, here we go. Flip this. Oh, there we are. Oh, okay, let's get the better light in the shot. There, better light, right there. Okay, all right, everybody get some rest. Everyone sleep well. Love y'all. Be happy, safe, happy, healthy. Yes, you too, Matthew. We all send our best. My neighbor's loud. Our best vibes. Kind of noisy neighbor. Okay, you guys hang in there. And remember, Koyana, Koyanapak. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you guys almost tomorrow, almost today, because it's almost tomorrow in Alaska. You guys take care. Okay, hugs to you, Matthew. Hang in there. All right. Okay, bye-bye, Koyana, Koyanapak.